Everybody, welcome back to another live stream. Tonight we are doing our Fan Mail Friday, and then we are going to also continue with our Bowman Chrome break. We started it last Monday, and we opened about 3.5 cases, I think, and we're going to finish it up tonight. It got really late when we were doing it. I think we wrapped it, put a wrap on the break, the first round of it, at least around 12:30 p.m. and we will conclude that tonight with breaks O through S. It's almost sold out. There's only, I think, 10 teams remaining, so let me go real quick and throw that link in the description of this video and save it, so it'll be there for later on if anybody wants to get in. All right, should be there now. And let's get started on some fan mail first. The first one comes from the Spears Bros. You can see it on the screen right there. So let's start with this one. Get my box cutter. And it says, please don't bend, which is always, well, this box cutter might not work that well. It might be there now, Eli. I just hit update. So I'm hoping it's there. If it's not there, it's in my community tab. I posted something in the community tab a couple hours ago. So we've got 3 packages from Isaac, from Elias or Elias, King Arthur, how's it going? And Aaron. So Spears Bro number 2, Spears Bro number 3, and Spears Bro number 1. I guess we'll start with number 3. That must be the youngest. I guess you might have to hit refresh, Andrew, to get it to work, possibly. Oh, I think I just ripped off part of your note, unfortunately. All right, we've got some cards in here, as you can see. I see an 89 Fleer. That's a Randy Johnson rookie card, which is pretty nice. Some Pirates holograms from Upper Deck. And Gregory Polanco. Let's check out this note from Elias. It says, Dear Judge family, this is Spears Pro number 3. I've sent you a Brooks Robinson card for David M. and something for your son EJ. I hope you like the cards I have enclosed for you. You could pass them on. Sincerely, Spears Bro number 3. Can you auto this on camera, please? I don't know if my pen's going to be good enough, but I'll give you a signature there. Jabs family. And oh, we got some other cards here. Band of Brothers from the Red Sox and Dansby Swanson. And for my son EJ, there is a little, I don't know what this is, a little food guy, little food character. It looks like almost like it's a pencil topper. Really cool. Thank you very much for that, Elias. Next up, we have number 2 from Aaron. Thank you, Joseph. Hopefully everyone had a good week. Looks like we have a Walmart bag that's been made into a pack. It says, I opened a 94 score box. It was a lot of fun, so I decided I'm going to start collecting junk wax. Hope you get some good cards. And then it goes also on to say, what's the best way to get junk wax boxes without a flea market? In return, junk wax packs. The best way to get junk wax, honestly, you can pick up probably full collections off of eBay, or since you're a kid, you could also go through Craigslist, but since you're a kid, you'd have to have your dad or mom make the deal. You're not allowed to meet anyone off of Craigslist until you're 21. You're not even allowed to talk to anybody, but that's one way where I always find a lot of my big junk wax buys. It's a nice Austin Meadows. Bregman, Jimenez, some nice cards in there. So thank you very much, Aaron, for those. And Isaac, number 3. Hunter, how's it going? Spears Brother number 1 must be the oldest. And you sent a Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card. That's pretty nice. 89 Bowman. And the note says, I wanted to thank you for sending packs to me. You're welcome. My pleasure. I've sent you rookies old and new. I sent you a Brooks Robinson for David Marion. In return, I would like an Anthony Rendon rookie and a Derek Jeter rookie. Sincerely, Spears Bro number 1. I did see Alonso hit his 52nd King Arthur, so Aaron Judge's record has been tied, his rookie record. There's the Benintendi rookie card, which is a nice one. Shohei Ohtani, his rookie card seems to kind of really leveled off. Not a lot of demand for those anymore. So Spears Bros, thank you very much for all of these cards. Really appreciate it. And yeah, junk wax, you can find those pretty much anywhere. I always see them at flea markets all the time. But you said you can't access flea markets, so I don't know if you have a card store. Maybe you can find some junk wax there. Who knows? All right, next up, Chuck Garza. Chuck, thank you very much for sending in some fan mail. Let's see what Chuck has for us. Mike, how's it going? Mike Dewar. And inside here, Jeter's rookies are common. No, they are not common whatsoever, believe it or not. This note says, I hope this package finds you and yours well. Brooks Robinson for David M. Pokemon for the kiddos. A Mickey Mantle set for me. Very, very, very cool. Chuck Chicago. Thank you very much. So some Pokemon packs for the kiddos. Put those over in their pile. Got some Diamond King cards of Brooks Robinson. I'll toss those in the David Marion pile. And Mickey Mantle exclusive card set. And 357 Mago with the first super chat of the night says, best baseball card channel. Pirates sweep the Cubs. Yes, they did sweep the Cubs, and they ended the Cubs' playoff hopes and their season, and might have put the nail in the coffin in Joe Maddon's managerial career with the Cubs, as Theo Epstein can't be too happy with what's transpired this year, especially a lot of people were thinking the Cubs are going to do great things, and they're barely a 500 team now. So 357 Maga, thank you very much for that nice super chat. And I don't know, I'm probably not going to open this up. This is pretty awesome. Mickey Mantle exclusive 30 card set. I don't think I've seen this before, but it's probably different pictures from throughout Mantle's career. This looks like it maybe was produced in 91 or 92. Maybe a little later. It's a Pinnacle. So Pinnacle came around in 92. Oh, there it is. 92 score. Very, very cool. Like that a lot. Thank you very much for that. Really appreciate that. And Willis says, I agree. Best baseball card channel. Thank you very much, Willis. Really appreciate that. Thanks to both of you guys for your support. All right, next up, this is not a FMF. It's All About the Hobby subscription box. We'll have to save that one for a future video. We'll do that one soon. And that's the All About the Hobby Slabbed edition. They have a new release, which is pretty interesting. All right, next up we have Dave Miniacci from Philadelphia. Let's check out what he sent in. Yeah, for real, Mike Dore. Go Twins. I'm rooting for the Twins. I think it's, however, if I had to bet money on it, I'd say it's the Astros. They're going to win the AL pennant there. So Dave says, hey, man, hope all's well. The Philly show was something else. They're having it again in December. Hope to see you guys at that one. Found some stuff you might like. You don't have to send anything back, but I won't say no to some old packs. Thanks again for all the videos, Dave M. Dave M, thank you very much. Yeah, we weren't able to make the Philly show. My kids have activities on Saturdays, so I was going to go on Sunday, but my brother didn't want to go just for one day because it would have been a lot of driving for one day. He doesn't do so well in the car for long periods of time, and that would have been about 10 hours in the car, give or take. John Wathen, 79, is in there, so we'll try to go maybe in December. Excuse me. Thought of opening a pack of 91 Fleer just made me choke up in disgust. 91 Fleer. All right. Put that right in the trash can. Just kidding. And we have a pack of Stadium Club. Very nice. Stadium Club. This is 1994 Stadium Club. Paul Mulder, along with John Olerud and Roberto Alomar. That's a nice one. Then Jose Lean, my brother's favorite player as a kid. Jose Lean, former Pirates second baseman. Mike Maddox is in there. Always would cover his mouth. He was a pitching coach for a long time. And whenever he got to the mound, he would always cover his mouth. Sports Card says, I got one from you in my Patreon package, the ugly yellow cards. Yes, that's one way I could get rid of those 91 Fleers. I could slip one or two into the Patreon packages each month and get rid of them that way, or I could just throw them in the garbage can, but it just doesn't feel right to throw cards in the trash can unless they're like completely destroyed. So Dave, thank you very much. Really appreciate those. And a couple super chats just popped up here on this screen. We've got one from Jay Geyser, says, thanks for all you. Thank you very much, Jay. Thank you for watching. And Austin Farmer says, John sent me triple play and a one touch SMH, shaking my head. Austin Farmer, thank you very much. That's pretty funny. My brother's getting pretty good at trolling people back. And I think that's it. Just those two. I thought I might have seen three, but I don't think so on second check. So let's move on to the next one. We also are opening up the Bowman Chrome coming up here in a second. This one is from... Oh, this is pretty cool. I was looking kind of, because I could not find a return address on here anywhere. But then I flipped it over, and it's from the Spitball Bros. Look at that drawing. How about that one? Andrew says, do you think the Pirates will turn around at next year and win the Central? No way. No chance at all. I think right now I'm predicting the Pirates to finish last place next year. It's gonna. They might as well just kind of blow it up and rebuild. Why did I say rebuild like that? Rebuild. All right, so from the Spitball Bros, very, very well taped. Inside, we've got a baseball. It says 2 Jabs FMF, Fan Mail Friday. And inside, the Spitball Bros have a nice channel, by the way. You got to check them out. It says, Dear Eric Jabs, thanks for all the cards. They're very cool. Most people are getting injured this week. The Mickey Mantle is one of my favorite cards. He also signed it Mickey Mouse. That's why I sent the Spitball Bros a 1966 Topps Mickey Mantle. It's an original card, a real card, except some kid wrote Mickey Mouse on the back of it. And then we sent you a ball from Ball Hawking. Very, very cool. That's the first ball that I've received since May 21st, the last game I went to. And then there's another note from the other Spitball Bro. It says, Dear Jabs, thank you for the for our Patreon package, and thank you for the Mickey Mantle. It also says, so in return, we sent you a special card that you will definitely like. It's not very old, but it's still older than me. We sent you some cards from when my dad was a kid. I hope you have a great FMF. Sincerely, Spitball Bro #1. Thank you very much for that. 357 Mag says, who will be some of the new rookies in update? The update coming out. You got to think Yordan Alvarez will be in there, along with Brian Reynolds, and probably Bo Bichette will be in there. Those are 3 that come to mind right away. I have to think a little more. And then another note from Spitball Bro's father. It says, Jabs, I cannot thank you enough for reintroducing me to collecting baseball cards. My boys are at that age where the game is magical. To be fair, I guess it's magical in any age. It says, I know too well what difficulties have what come with having a young family, and I fully appreciate what you do for this community. The sacrifice isn't all for nothing. You've become a sort of role model for the Spitball Bros, who became avid ball hawkers this season. Truth be told, they are far better at remembering player stats than I am, and will make better collectors. The kids don't fully understand the value of the Mickey Mantle you sent them. To me, it reminds me of something my dad's of searching my dad's cards for his favorite childhood hero, which probably reminded him of doing the same. I'm sure the Spitball Bros will get the same nostalgia when they find a Bo Jackson with their kids. To me, Mickey Mantle reminded me of seeing Cooperstown and watching my grandfather marvel at Doubleday Field. Card collecting with Jabs is very much a history class. The Spitball Bros and Spitball Girl were even more excited that Mickey Mantle made a card and that Eric Jabs signed it on the back Mickey Mouse. That actually wasn't me that did that. I did not sign it Mickey Mouse. A true one in their little eyes. I hope that the future will bring them memories through this hobby in some magical way. Again, thank you so much, and we send our best wishes. Spitball Dad, I've included some rookies. So, yeah, I can't forget to thank Mike Dewar, who we saw in here. Mike Dewar sent me that Mickey Mantle card, 1966 Mickey Mantle card. I think it was 66. 66 or 67, one of those. And he asked me to forward it on to a kid, and Spitball Bros immediately came to mind. So look at this. We got Mickey Mantle and Joe DiMaggio. And we also have some Mickey Mantle cards in here, at least one of them on the top. We've got a signed Rafael Palmeiro card. That's pretty awesome. Would have been a Hall of Famer if not for the PED. And a Derek Jeter rookie card from 93 Upper Deck. Very, very nice. Larry Durker, former announcer and manager of the Astros, 71 design like that one. That's a Heritage Fan Favorites card. 1972 Al Fitzmaurice. Then we have a good old Rhino Hearn from Heritage Miners from 2 years ago. Eloy Jimenez, Tatis Jr., like that one a lot. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and Pete Alonso. How about that? We got the nice quad rookie set there from Top Series 2. All 4 of those are awesome cards. And TJCC says, trying to reach 200, new video every other day. TJCC, thank you very much. Big 4, that's probably a better name for it, Shane. I was looking for like instead of saying the Trinity of rookie cards, I was trying to think of something that went off of Trinity, but it just was not coming to me. The only word that came up was quad, but yours is much better, the Big 4. Mickey Mantle, Willie Adames, there's a Jacoby Jones, David Freese, Joe Adell numbered out of 199. Shohei Ohtani, Tatis, rookie card from Archives, like that one a lot. Cody Bellinger, Mookie Betts from Leather and Lumber, and Rod Caruso. Very nice cards there. And thank you for the ball, by the way. This is a minor league ball. It's a Pacific Coast League. Now, I don't have many minor league balls. I only have a couple. I have... And Mill 2K11 with a $100 super chat. Thank you very much, Mill 2K11. Very, very nice. Let's check out the note. It says, when I sold my collection, one of my Pirates was a 34 Diamond Stars PSA 6. I purchased it about 20 years ago, already graded. Here's some dono to help you if you ever look to get one. Wow, that's pretty awesome. 34 Diamond Stars PSA 6. I don't even know what that would even go for. That's pretty good condition for 1934 at PSA 6. I would imagine a lot of the cards that I see at flea markets that are that old, and I don't really see that many, but every now and then I see them. There's no way they would be a PSA 6. They're pretty banged up. So Mill 2K11, thank you very much for that nice donation. Really appreciate that. I hope you had a nice, safe, relaxing flight the other day. I think the last time we live streamed was, Paul Wainer. Wow, Paul Wainer, he's one of the Pirates Hall of Famers. You got Big Poison and Little Poison, Paul and Lloyd Wainer. They're pretty legendary around these parts. That is an awesome card. So thank you very much, Mill2K. Really appreciate that. And El Canon says, love the channel, man. Great stream, great community. Check out my upcoming breaks. El Canon, check him out with the $5 super chat. Make sure that you get on over there and sub to him. And Justin, hello to you. And all right, let's see. It's almost 9:30. We got 5 minutes until we start this break, and there's still a couple more packages left to go through. By the way, can't forget about Blackman and also the Rafael Devers little pin there. All right, so Spitball Bros. Yeah, by the way, Spitball Bros, these kids that just sent us this this nice package, check them out. They've got a channel, and I'll tell you what, they get super stoked for cards. You'll probably kind of laugh at their reactions. They definitely get excited about cards, so check them out. This next one's from fellow teacher Joe B. Let's check out what Joe has sent. Joe Baumgarten. Open this off camera here. It's a little easier this way. I think that was from Heritage, that Devers pin. Heritage Miners from a couple years ago. There's a bag in there and a note. Let's check out what's in the note first. The note says, your incredible channel really inspired me to get back into the hobby and really is a stress reducer. Shout out to the Jabs family, the past is alive, and Chris Cards for having incredible channels that are also fan-friendly. I'm gearing up to witness the Yankees 28th World Championship and still have the Aaron Judge shirt for you to wear if it'd win the World Series Ticks giveaway. Enclosed are a couple of graded cards and some vintage. Thank you very much. And see you in the live streams. Joe, thank you very much. That's right. I am planning a nice giveaway on Patreon for World Series tickets. Probably start that in October. And yeah, I would hope that, you know what, it'd be a lot easier for me to make a game in New York than it would, say, like LA or anywhere else. But we'll see. We've got a nice 1956 Bobby Thompson, 1957 Hal Smith, Ross Baumgarten, Chris Sale, Nolan Ryan, PSA 7. That's a nice one. There's an 83 Fleer, Reggie Jackson, PSA 8, And that's not miscut. That's actually supposed to be like that. I got confused by that when I first pulled one of those. You put it together with another card to make a large picture. And classic Derek Lee, Gem Mint 10. Very, very nice. Derek Lee had a nice career. Former Bucko also for about a season or so. Trade deadline special, Derek Lee. All right, next up, we have this one from M. Plappert. M. Plappert, let's get it on the stream there. M. Plappert, do I have any teams left in the break? If you check out the description, when I started, there was 10 left. I think it was like the Royals, Red Sox, and Orioles. So I don't know if there's any of those left or not. There might be some, maybe the Marlins. But the really in-demand teams for Chrome, like were the Mets and Yankees and all of them, they were gobbled up quite quickly. All right, here's a note written on a piece of, I don't know, a lunch bag. It says, Eric, thank you for what you do for the hobby. Here are some pirates and some packs. Do you have a wish list for retro packs or boxes? Thanks, Mike. Mike, I really don't have a wish list for packs or boxes. I will pretty much pick up any kind of pack that I see that's a good deal. I just picked up some 89 tops off of eBay for, I don't know, I paid like $10 a piece for them. That seems to be what they go for nowadays, unfortunately. But I'm trying to replenish my stock as I've been sending out Patreon packages the past couple days, and everyone on the $50 tier and up gets a wax box, and that pretty much wiped out my entire collection of stuff. So I'm trying to replenish that slowly but surely for next round. I sent out 270 packages today, actually. We got Topps Big, by the way. And a lot of those packages, about 200 of them were the $4 tier, the envelope ones. We also got 88 Fleer, so we'll do one of each of these because it's just about 9:30, and we're going to start up the Chrome break at 9:30. And there's a couple more FMF packages that we'll do after the conclusion of the Chrome break, but I sent a message through eBay to the people in Breako and said, hey, 9:30 sharp, we're going to start. The post office must love you. Oh, yeah, they definitely love it, especially when I walk in there with like 15 minutes till closing, but there's really nothing else I can do. A lot of the times I've been taking all the stuff to work and going on my lunch break so I don't slam the poor lady with a bunch of packages right at closing at my post office because they close at 4:30, and by the time I get home from work, the earliest I can get there is like 4. And Andrew, I pick up, anytime I go to the post office, I pick stuff up. They just put it in my mailbox. So thank you very much, M. Plappert. I really appreciate that. In terms of packs that I'm looking for, I just, I pick up whatever, whenever. So let's get this break started up. We left off at 12:30 a.m. on Monday night, and it was a work night, so we were all getting pretty tired. So this is going to be Break O, and here are all the folks in Break O. It's 9:30 sharp Eastern, so as promised, we're going to get this started up. Here's all the people. It's a sold-out break, and we'll call out the hits as we go along. Inside of each master box, there's 2 autographs, 1 auto per mini box. Ralph doesn't like baseball, and he doesn't even like cards, but he still watches, finds it calming. Ralph, that's awesome, man. I wish I could reach more people like you. If so, I could have a nice big following, because there's quite a few people that don't follow baseball anymore that I'd like to get back into the hobby. It'd be pretty awesome. Just think of all those people that bought baseball cards throughout the 90s, 80s and 90s. They're out there somewhere. I just have to find them and try to bring them back. All right. That's why I try to make videos every day. Let's see what we have in this first stack. We'll just do it like we did last time. We'll rip down through each stack. All right, so here we go. Looking for our autograph. There's Cedric Mullins out of $4.99. Vladdy Jr. rookie card. And I don't mind sorting these. These are not too bad to sort. Oh, nice. Tatis out of 99. I'm able to sort a round of these in, I don't know, like 30 minutes or so. I got 3 of them done. I got A, B, and C all sorted out. There's a Sean Jelly for the Giants going out to Jared D. Hey, Jared, I think the Giants were picked up late. I think they were actually picked up, I don't know, after the last break started up. So that's a nice one. Sean Jelly. when I first saw his name, I pronounced it Hegel or something like that. But one of you guys corrected me, so I appreciate you guys helping me out on some of the names of prospects that I haven't seen before or heard from. Nico Horner and Aaron Judge is the last one. Aaron Judge just had his rookie record tied by this guy right here. Pete Alonso hit his 52nd home run tonight. And that's the all-time single-season rookie record, 52. And Alonso still has 2 games left to break it. Austin says that was me with the name correction. Bowman Chrome at Walmart or Target. I haven't seen them, Chucks. I don't think they're there. I mean, if they did a blaster box of these, you'd probably get like 5 cards in the whole box. Chet says Judge is yesterday's news. Yeah, he still had, 26 home runs this year and about 350 at-bats or so. Not too bad, but he's been kind of banged up this year. And yeah, Ronald Acuna Jr., just saw a comment about him. Really a kind of a shame about Acuna. He's not going to reach 40-40. He's out for the rest of the regular season with a hip and groin issue. And there he is, just talking about him. So he's done for the rest of the regular season. And he'll rest up and reevaluate and hopefully be back for the playoffs. And there's the hit. It's Owen Miller from the Padres, and that one goes out to our Padres owner, which is none other than Brian S. Brian, congratulations on your Owen Miller. Let me get that sleeved up over here. It's probably easier to keep the sleeves on the left-hand side so I don't have to reach around the camera. Owen Miller from the Padres. We got Kopech, rookie card. Then we got Connor Pilkington. That one's out of 99. L.E. Johnson, how's it going? Another Jelly Wander Franco. Then we have Ian Kinsler, Altuve, Casey Mize, Keyboom, and Justin Turner. And that rounds out box number 1 and break O. Next up, box number 2. There's 6 boxes. Greedo the Dorito. That doesn't work like that, man. You get all the cards. A lot of breakers only do... they only do your hits. Which hits could be, it's up to the breaker to determine what's a hit. It could just be the autographs. It could be the autographs and numbered cards. It could be the numbered cards, autographs, and any star rookies. But I always just send all the base. I think I've never had anyone ever say, you know what, just send me the hits. You can keep my base. No one's ever said that. So people definitely love their base cards, and why wouldn't you? All right, so here we go. Box number 2. Justice Sheffield rookie card on the back. Only 2 days left in the regular season. Looks like pretty much everything's wrapped up except for the American League wild card. The Indians are on life support right now, hanging by a thread. Their magic number is, their elimination number, I should say, is 1, I do believe. That means 1 Indians loss and they're out, or 1, I think, Oakland A's win and the Indians are out. They really blew it. In Chicago the last 2 nights. I was watching those games as I was doing some Patreon packages. Gregory Guerrero's next hit, first Bowman card. That one's for our Mets owner, which is Chris P. Congratulations, Chris P. 1 Rays win. Okay, so 1 Rays win and they are done. The Indians are toast. And yeah, if you think about it, the Indians might not even be a 500 team if not for the Tigers. Speaking of the Tigers, I think they were like 18-1 against the Tigers this year, or something ridiculous like that. Like they just, you take out the 18 wins and 1 loss from the record, they're probably about a 500 team. And Austin Farmer says going to the Yankees game tomorrow in Arlington. Austin, that's pretty awesome. Final game ever in Arlington coming up on Sunday. It's kind of sad that I wasn't able to go down there to see Arlington shut its doors, or at least see them one last time. It's a nice ballpark. I was there a couple years ago. I think it might have been like 2 or 3 years ago. It's a nice ballpark for sure. Very young ballpark too. It's only, what, 25 years old, 24 years old, something like that. Like mid-20s. But they're going to a dome. They're going indoors. Justice Sheffield out of 150. Make it easier to beat the heat in those 100-degree summers. And Cal Raleigh is the next hit from the Mariners. I don't know much about him. It's his first Bowman. Not Naovi Marte that we're looking for the Mariners owner, but still pretty cool. That one's for David J. Congratulations, David J. on that one. And let's see here. Jeffrey Del Rosario. And Mill2K with a $50 super chat. It says, Jabs, what's been your favorite ever case or box break? Broke 30 boxes and destroyed my credit card back in 96. But I love the cards at the time. Mill2K11, thank you very, very much for that nice super chat. My favorite ever case or box break. I'll tell you what, I really enjoyed Archives Signature Series from last year, the Retired Player Edition. I love that. I don't know. I think out of all the breaks that I've done, that was the most entertaining for me personally, because I used to like to, a lot of those cards I collected as a kid, and I would be able to know who the player was just by looking at a small section of the card. And yeah, that one was really fun. I like opening anything old. I really enjoyed like 84 tops. 85 tops was a blast. Because I don't really consider that junk wax, but I love those ones a lot. But I would say Retired Signature Series was my favorite, because we found a bunch of 101s in there. We found tons of Hall of Famers. We just had some really nice cases. And Materva1 says, love your channel. Were you lucky enough to acquire Topps Chrome Sapphire this year? I heard it sold out in 7 minutes. Materva, I did not get my hands on any Chrome Sapphire, unfortunately. So, 7 minutes. It is what it is. I didn't even know it was going to sell it that fast. So, John Duplantier in there. But thank you very much to both of those super chatters. I really appreciate that. Next up, Rangers need to hire Madden. The Rangers, Chris Woodward got himself in a little bit of hot water yesterday with Mike Minor. He let Mike Minor throw 126 pitches in a meaningless game because he wanted Mike Minor to get 200 strikeouts. And the reason we all know this is because, hey, Darren Comfort's here. How's it going, Darren? In the ninth inning, Mike Minor got, I forget who it was, someone to pop up in foul territory. And instead of catching the ball and getting the out, they just let it hit in foul territory for a foul ball. Like they purposely botched or missed the catch. And then Minor struck the batter out, got 200, and Woodward was right out of there to get him out of the game. And he got a little bit of heat for that. The Red Sox didn't appreciate it. And some analysts around the league thought it, was kind of stupid to do that. But Gabe Kapler probably getting fired, especially if they lose a couple games against the Marlins. You would think so. Does the first Bowman card have any value? What I've been seeing recently is the first Bowman card is usually worth a fraction. There's a nice Pete Alonso rookie card, fraction of what the regular rookie card is going for. Like, for example, the Christian Yelich, there is a Jared Oliva for the Pirates for Christopher V. Christian Yelich first Bowman I saw for $30 at the card show. His regular tops was like 75. Basically around double. Robert H., thank you very much for that $1.99 super chat. Make sure you check out Robert H.'s channel, guys. Thank you very much for your support. Eloy Jimenez. First Bowman card. Yeah, Tim Tebow is in that one as well, by the way. FDC, how's it going? Pack a day. What's up, man? Oh, we got a case hit here, it looks like. It is a John Duplantier case hit. It is the game-used memorabilia. Too bad that it's not autographed, but still pretty cool. That one is going to our D-backs owner, Alan B. Congratulations, Alan B. on that one. Don't think I have thick sleeves readily available to throw that one in for right now. Case hit, you get one game-used relic per case. And that's pretty awesome. John Duplantier, been seeing a lot of his stuff recently. Cam Vet, she has her cast off and she's as good as new. She's doing much better. Thank you very much for asking. And here is the next stack. We've got Jamison Hanna numbered out of 25. Very nice, out of 25, Jamison Hanna. Get that one sleeved up. That one's for our athletics owner. And I think it's Antonio. I think I just mistyped it. It says Antonian there. Not Antonian, I don't think. How can you contribute, Thomas? If you look at the where you type your chat in, there's a little $sign there. It's basically almost buying like an app or something. Just comes right off of your credit card link to your profile. At least it does for me. I don't know if you can do it off PayPal or not. Brewers Cards Forever with a $5 super chat says Brewers are winning 2-1, and suddenly I'm a Cubs fan. Thank you very much. Yeah, Cubs are up against the Cardinals this weekend, and the Brewers have been, what are they, like 20 for the last 21 games? They're on an epic stretch right now. And the Brewers, who were 7 games out back on like September 6th, 7.5 games out, they're knocking on the doorstep now of the division, which is pretty amazing. And Bradley Sports Cards with a $5 Canadian super chat says, I really need to make a habit of checking your eBay page. I always miss out on these breaks. Teams I would want anyways. Thank you very much, Bradley Sports. You can also check out my Patreon page. $3 a month will get you the notifications when they go live, so you can immediately hop on in and get the teams that you want. And Mill2K with a $10 super chat says, have a great night, Jabs and family. Looking forward to seeing you all again soon. Mill2K11, thank you very much. We're going to try to do another break on Sunday night. I'm hoping we can be live again for Topps Heritage Minor League Edition. The links for that are in the description. And also, there's another new release today. And to be honest with you, I didn't even put it on sale because we still had Chrome to do. We still have Minor League Heritage to do. So we're a little backed up. But Panini National Treasures came out today. Fresh off the line. I have my case sitting right here. But I didn't sell any spots. I didn't even put it on sale because we still have some other stuff to do first. But that'll be coming up soon. And Jose Devers is the next hit for the Marlins. That one is going to Patrick LM. Congratulations, Patrick. Get that one sleeved up for you. And Ryan Feltner, Aaron Judge. No giant hits yet for whoever just said, did I miss anything there? Lots of prospect value rookies. I missed David Johnson. I didn't see these packs on the screen. Sometimes that happens when you're not paying too close attention with the phone in the way. David says, come on, Marte, give me some color. All right, we'll try. That's Neilvi Marte. Mariners prospect. He is the most valuable card in the set. His autographs are pretty crazy in value, at least. We pulled a 25 orange out of 25 orange. It goes for about $1,000. Also pulled one out of, I think, $299. It was like $350. And we also pulled his regular, just base autograph, about $200 or so. Joe Ifan pulled a Clemente sketch card. That's pretty sick. Doing pretty well, Joe. Hopefully you're doing well as well. Next mini box. Let's see who our auto is out of this one. It is a Richard Gallardo, another prospect from the Cubbies. That goes out to Ryan P. Congratulations, Ryan P, on your Richard Gallardo. Again, a lot of these guys are kind of like A-ball players, so I don't know too much about them. We would need a true Cubs fan to tell us the story about Gallardo. And here's a nice Tebow out of 250. Tim Tebow purple for our Mets owner, Chris P. Don't know how much value is in that one since Tim Tebow is more of a novelty right now, and I don't really think anyone buying Tebow cards actually thinks he's going to be a superstar in the bigs. But still pretty cool. All right, box number 5 of 6. KB Cards has to take a shower. Okay, man. Thanks for stopping in. Stephen A. Smith's best friend, Tim Tebow. I did not know that. Get both of these opened up. Let's see what we got out of this one. Francisco Lindor from the Indians, who are on life support right now. Joey Gallo. Just got a random notification. Albert Almora Jr. robbed Yadier Molina for the second time. So it looks like the Cubs are trying to return the favor to the Cardinals. Last week or so, the Cardinals swept the Cubs in 4 games and basically killed the Cubs' playoff chances. And now the Cubs are trying to, I mean, the Cardinals are going to be in the playoffs either way. but they are trying to prevent the Cardinals from winning the division and making them go to the wild card game. As payback, there's Ryan O'Hearn out of 299. And there's our autographed. It's a Jonathan Ornelas from the Rangers. That's for Raymond. Congratulations, Raymond W. And what else we got? Nick Green, first Bowman out of 150. Quantrill. Florial. There's Miggy Cabrera, who's only got 10 home runs this year. Played the whole season, basically. Only 10 home runs. So, Miggy, I think he's still a Hall of Famer, even though his career is really kind of fading out. Another career that faded out yesterday was that of King Felix. King Felix Fernandez with an earned run average in the 6s. Wrapped up his final game in a Mariners uniform. Probably his last game in the big leagues. Card Collector 10 says 3 away from 25 subs. Love your channel, Eric. Card Collector, thank you very much. Make sure you check out Card Collector's man. Give him some support. Really appreciate that. And Primant says, evening, Eric. Be sure to check out Shane B, Cody Martin, El Canon, and so show some love and support to everyone, ladies and gentlemen. Primant, thank you very much for that super chat. Hope you guys will check out Primant's channel along with all the other shout outs that he did there. Those are all great channels. There's a Vladdy Jr. Thank you very much for your support, Primant. And James Bork is the hit for the Washington Nationals. That one goes out to our Nationals owner, which is Tim M. Congratulations, Tim M. Stu says Miggy is probably going to lose some weight and win the batting title. He did hit like 280 this year. His average is hovering around 280. And by the way, Nick Castellanos has, what, 58 doubles this year? Absolutely killing it. Doubles machine. And now we're on to our very last box. I told the folks in the break that these would be about 20-minute rounds, so I don't mean to be a liar, but it looks like it'll be a little bit off there. It's 9:49 right now, so this is the last box in break O. 2018 Bowman's very, very nice. Yep, definitely a nice set. So let's see what we get out of this final box. Sometimes if there's multiple super chats, I'll make sure I read all those. A mess of things. Hey, man. Nice super chat from Mess of Things. Says, working, but have fun and good luck. Oh, Mess of Things, thank you very much. Hey, man, I sent you a Patreon package today, and I remembered you had asked for that Blake Trinan autograph for your buddy. So that's in there for him. Sorry that it took like a couple extra weeks, but hopefully you guys go to the playoffs and have a nice long run there. So you run into him again at the ballpark and you can give it to him courtesy of me, I guess. A Pack a Day says, unfortunately, I've got an early morning, so I got to go. Have a great night, Eric, and everyone in the chat. A Pack a Day, thank you very much. Make sure you check out A Pack a Day. An early day for you. Tomorrow, I actually get to sleep in. A Mess of Things with $1.99. Thank you very much. Thumbs up. You got it, man. Thanks for your support. Connor Pilkington from the White Sox. That's for Linda W. Linda W. has 2 teams this round, it looks like. She's got a hit. Pilkington, actually 3. She's also got the Stros. And there's Alec Baum, and it's out of no number on it. I always sometimes get confused. And we did pull a Jared Oliva first Bowman auto, Joe. We did. We just pulled that a couple boxes ago, actually. I'll show it to you in the rundown when we recap the hits. What's that one worth? Jared Oliva. I actually pulled a lot of that card. I want to say we probably pulled that card like 5 times throughout all the other boxes that we opened up. This is the last stack in break O. This is break O, last stack. So we're about 2 minutes behind schedule here. All right, let's see what we've got. We've got Parker Meadows out of 99. Cedric Mullins. And the hit is going to be a Chance Adams. Not too bad. Chance Adams. Get that sleeved up in a second here. That one's for our Yankees owner, Raymond S. Nice Vladdy in there. Raymond S. Congratulations. Shohei Ohtani out of 99. And we end up with a Giancarlo. So I'm going to run down through the hits in break O, and then we'll move on to a brand new case for the next one, break P. So here's the hits They're all sleeved up over here in the hit pile. For those of you who just got here, we've got Sean Jelly, Chance Adams, you saw, Pilkington, Bork, Ornelas, Gallardo, Devers, Jose Devers, and then Jameson Hanna out of 25. Duplantier, case hit. There's the Oliva, Jared Oliva. And then we got a Cal Raleigh, Gregory Guerrero, and Owen Miller. Those were all the hits from this round. So now it's time to move on to break P. I'll tell you what, Joe iPhone, he's the one that kind of identified Pete Alonso back in, I don't know, like early October last year, and sent me an email about it. I probably still have the email to prove it. Before anyone else even knew who Pete Alonso was, he's like, hey, you better start buying some Pete Alonso cards. And here's everyone in this break. I don't know if these 2 spots were sold or not. If we do get a hit from those teams, I will pause and try to figure out if they did sell. And El Canon with a $5 super chat says, hey, everyone, check out Urban Card Breaks, Primant, and Funkin' Mess Collections. Great channel jabs. Love the hobby. El Canon, thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Make sure you guys check out El Canon. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go across the room and get the next case. I probably should have brought the cases over here. They're on the shelf across the way, so let me go grab those. I'm also going to grab 5,000 count box. All right, brand new case. Here's what the case looks like, by the way, in case you're wondering. I usually don't ever show me opening these cases because they're so darn awkward and I don't know. But these cases are extra long. And there's 12 boxes per case. That's why they're divided into 6 box breaks. I never show you guys the case opening. I don't know if you care about these or not, but this is why I don't do it this way. FMF is on pause right now. I said 9:30 would start up. There's another one of these posters. See these posters in there? Got so many of those things. I don't know if I should put them into some Patreon package. I have to fold them a second time to make them fit. All right, so here we go. We've got the boxes ready to go. Let me just clean up my break O stuff and put that in its right spot. Don't want any cross-contamination of cards. No O's going to the P's or vice versa. All right, all set. Here we go. First box. Don't cross the streams. Is that a Ghostbuster reference? I don't really follow or know much about the Ghostbusters at all. My brother's the Ghostbuster guy. I think that's a Ghostbuster reference. All right, so break P is underway right now. I'm not sure if the Orioles or Royals were already purchased. You can go to the description of this video, and there will be an eBay link there. And they're either there or they're not. I don't know. Your brother must be disappointed. That's okay. I don't know anything about Ghostbusters, and he doesn't follow like newer baseball players, so we're even. My brother loves the 80s and 90s baseball cards. Not a huge fan of the newer stuff at all. Seth Beard, Jonathan Loaizaga. There's Gregory Guerrero as our hit. Guerrero is for the Mets. Joseph M. By the way, my brother's going back to the honey hole tomorrow. Without me, unfortunately, I can't go because I've got some kiddo stuff to do with my kids. But he's got a special offer. There's Ryan Barucki. That's a photo variation refractor. That's pretty cool. they're all closed up, but the guy's cleaning out his store, and he offered for my brother and I, since we've been such great and loyal customers, to go down there and pick up a bunch of stuff for cheap, kind of on clearance, but I'm not able to make it. So I told my brother, just go buy all the wax boxes and I'll pay you back. So I'm hoping he's got a bunch of wax boxes there. We'll see. I think he said he's going to bring some from his house because he knows that that's what we're always after, at least me. My brother does buy wax boxes from time to time, but usually when he buys them, he's looking for the stuff for his Toss Back Tuesdays or Turn Back the Clock Tuesdays. At least recently, that's what he's been doing. And this one's from Alejandro Kirk. Alejandro Kirk is for the Blue Jays, and that one goes out to Timothy M. Timothy M. Where do I get these? The Daily Collector. You can get these. I buy all of my cases online. I either buy them on Blowout Cards or Steel City Collectibles or AMS Cards, Bryce Harper, or Diamond Cards, or Dave and Adams, or eBay. I've even just turned to eBay before and sometimes bought a case. I think that's what I did for Luminaries, and that's why I had to wait so darn long for it to come in. Bought it from a seller on, I think it was like August 31st I bought it. And I think it was going to be released like September 3rd, and I didn't get it till like September 16th or something crazy like that. Took forever. All right, here we go. Next box is box number 2. I haven't heard of them, Dave. Yeah, I kept getting the runaround as to what was going on there. Let's see what we've got here. Stack number 1. FDC wants to get some subs for his buddy Parker. Parker Card Breaks. All right, let's see if we can find that Naomi Marte or maybe another Wander. We did pull one Wander Franco auto. There's Blaine Knight is the auto out of 50. The Orioles are unsold. So who's got the Orioles? I have no idea. Whoever just picked up the Orioles a couple minutes ago, you got a hit coming your way. They are blank on the list. So I don't know. If you have the Orioles, let me know. I mean, I could... Oh, Rob Hirsch. Congratulations, Rob. Nice pickup there, man. That's going to Rob Hirsch. I will, of course, verify that before sending it, but congratulations, Rob H. Nice hit there, and it's also numbered out of 50. That's a pretty nice hit. Usually the autos, I found a couple out of 25. Nice Joey Bart, but 50 is a pretty nice low print run there. Chris Bryant. Next stack. Charm City does everything other than cases. That's pretty cool. I might be able to use them maybe for like a Throwback Thursday then. 357 Mag says, DeMicah still come around and he emailed you? He emailed me and told me he's been sick and he's always seemingly sick and he's only 12. 357 Mag, no, haven't heard from him. Hopefully he's doing okay. And Matt Williams says, for all you buy, your wife must be extremely patient and understanding. Yes, she definitely is. And I'm kind of getting a little frustrated myself because there's just so much stuff in the house now, and I want to start moving some of it out, especially some of like all the commons I have. There's Richard Gallardo for the Cubs. That one's for Antonio. Antonio N. You got a first Bowman Gallardo coming your way. Very nice. Aaron Judge is in there as well. Lindor, Joey Gallo, Evan White. There's Yelich, who's, of course, out for the season with that broken kneecap. But hasn't really phased the Brew Crew at all. They've actually been better than ever without Yelich. Kind of rallying together to make up for that loss. Da Bomb says, will you ever do a mixer break with a bunch of different boxes? I don't know. I've done that. Last time I did a mixer break was I did every Topps Update box from the 2010s. I did 2000. Everyone except for 2011 wasn't in there. That was the last time we did a mixer. It was pretty fun. Going after all the good rookies like Betts and Yelich and all those guys. I think that was probably like almost like a half a year ago or so. How can you be an MVP when your team is better without you, says Chet. Well, he's not going to be the MVP anymore. Yeah, the 24-hour break, that we could do it then. Of course, it would be a bunch of different rounds. Like you'd have like maybe like a round of like Top Series 1, a round of Top Series 2, a round of Topps Update, a round of Donruss, a round of Chrome, a round of, oh, I don't know, World's Greatest Pack Chase boxes, a round of Topps Big League, a round, basically just a round of everything, round of this, round of that for 24 hours. That'd be pretty crazy. I wouldn't do that though until maybe like December when I'm off school so I can sleep for an entire day the next day. There's no way I'd be able to do it with school going on. Carlos Hernandez is the next hit, 24-hour 91 Fleer break. Oh my gosh, that'd be, I don't think I'd be alive at the end of that one. I don't think my body would be able to make it through. That one's for our Royals owner, which is unsold. Who's got the Royals? The Royals were unsold as of about a half an hour ago. So whoever picked up the Royals, you've got a nice Carlos Hernandez autograph coming your way. So if that's you, let us know so we can give you congratulations. I'll try to look really quick. So what is this? Break P? Oh, Brandon B. You just picked them up literally at 9:53 p.m. So you bought them 9 minutes ago and you just got a hit. So congratulations, 9 minutes ago. Very, very nice. Congrats on that. How about that? So the 2 hits in this box were unsold teams as of, I don't know, 20 minutes ago or so. Very nice. Can you get a memo card, a memorabilia card? Yep, you can get relics cards. There's 1 per case. John says it gets tough at the end, but it's not impossible. Have you done one before, John? I don't know how I would approach that. I would probably start streaming at like 10 p.m. Eastern. And then just go straight through the night and try to wrap up at 10 p.m. Eastern and then just go to bed. You've done 2 shifts back-to-back, both 12 hours, but it was tough. So you did do 24 hours back-to-back 12-hour shifts? That's absolutely nuts. I mean, I've probably stayed up for close to 24 hours before. But just being able to focus on cards and everything. Not yet. I've been working on the Patreon packages, so I haven't sent out those auction cards yet. Hoping that I can get those out probably early next week as I am working through getting all of those done. There's another Orioles hit, unsold, but I think Rob H., you got another hit. So the Orioles unsold, and now they have 2 hits already. And we'll finish off with this. There's a Tim Tebow. Another one for Rob H. Yeah, congratulations. Orioles were a good buy. Got lucky there. It's pretty awesome. All right, next box, number 4 of 6. Yeah, 24 hours would definitely be brutal. Like, I don't know how I would be at the end. I might be afraid I'd be all grumpy and like, you never know. I'd be super grumpy and like regretting doing a 24-hour live stream. Be like all like snappy at people. Might just go to like the silent treatment because I'm so mad. 24 hours. I don't know if I could make it, J&W. I know that Deafness did one, but he did it the smart way. He did it just like his regular like routine, like he was in the car, going to, you know, card store. So he got to move around, but sitting in one spot for 12 hours would be killer. My brother and I could split it 12 and 12. That's not bad. Evans says, everything's sold out up until break R. All right, we'll be at break R in a little bit. We're on P right now. All right, let's see who we have in here. Zach Greinke, who almost threw a no-hitter, and he was glad that he didn't throw a no-hitter because he didn't want to have to do the interviews. Zach Greinke's, you know, kind of out there. Luis Heel is our next auto for the Yankees. That one's for Brian S. Congratulations, Brian. Zach Greinke has social anxiety disorder. Doesn't really like to talk to people. So he was kind of glad that he didn't have to do that because he would have had lots of interview requests lined up if he got a no-hitter against was it the Mariners? It seems like everyone throws a no-hitter against the Mariners this year. Nice Tatis. And also Pete Alonso. I remember whenever Zach Greinke would come to PNC Park back when he was with the Dodgers and Diamondbacks and whoever. He would always stand by himself, not really ever talk to anybody, kind of a standoffish guy. And I think one game, I don't know if you used to watch when I used to go to the games, I would have that special ball retriever that I could scoop the balls off the warning track in 1.2 seconds. And, usually pretty much all the time if there's a kid nearby, I would just give the balls away. Jake Cave is the next hit. He's having a pretty good month there, September. At least I've heard his name in the highlights recently. That's for our Twins owner, Wade Z. But anyway, Zach Greinke was out in left field, and he would never go get the ball because he didn't want to be asked for the ball by the fans. So any ball that was hit in his direction, he would basically just stand there and let it roll the wall, and I would just pluck it with the ball retriever and hand it to the nearest kid. I think I ended up with 20 balls that day. 20 baseballs. Back in those ball hawking days of old. All right, next box. Box number 5. He'd never make it in New York, said Sully's. Yeah, Houston's kind of a nice low-key area. Yeah, the Claw. Todd, how's it going? I have to ask some of you guys that are buying into breaks. For National Treasures, would you like me to sell it by the card or by the division? I think there's 4 boxes in a case of National Treasures. I only ordered 2 cases, but I can get another one if I need to from another breaker who offered me his local Pittsburgh breaker. But I don't know. The cost of the case, it's $2,000 a case, and after tax, that's $2,120 for the case, divided by 32 cards. That would be the price point per card. Or I could divide it up into divisions. I don't know if you guys, some of the divisions would be rather expensive. As you know, usually the AL East would be probably the most expensive. Division would be that's why I don't know what would be easier because, it might be tough to sell it out if it's by the card because that's 64 spots. I don't know. Shervin Moneybags Newton. If you do divisions, it has to be random. That's not a bad idea, David. I kind of like that idea. Random division. Yeah, because like I said, everybody would probably want the Eastern divisions. There's a Babe Ruth, Honus Wagner booklet, so I'd have to figure out how to, if we hit that, the odds of hitting that are going to be very slim, but if we hit the Babe Ruth, there's a Babe Ruth booklet, a Honus Wagner booklet, and a Babe Ruth and Honus Wagner booklet. I think each box has a booklet in it for National Treasures, and each box is $500 a piece. So for 8 cards, you're going to be getting some crazy stuff out of that. Like I said, I've got 2 cases sitting here in the foyer. Offer that as a separate slot, says David. How would that work, though? Because we're probably not going to hit it. So that means they just get their money back. So I don't know. Must be cut in half, says Chet Lemon. That'd be pretty brutal to do that. Connor Pilkington is the next hit. That one goes to the White Sox. Kevin, congratulations. Kevin R.H. Oh, somebody got the booklet already in a break? So I don't have to worry about that. Ryan, Phillies fan, we're on break P right now. It's kind of tough to see, a little out of focus. Break P as in Phillies. And this is the last box in break P. Last box. So I think I said we'd be done at 10:10 for break P. I'm a little bit off right now because I'm kind of shooting the breeze with you. I said that to one of my students. I was like, Stop shooting the breeze. And they misunderstood me. Because, you know, they're like chatting and stuff when they're supposed to be working. I was like, quit shooting the breeze. They'd never heard that phrase before. And they're like, what? Shooting the bruise? What does shooting the bruise mean? So they thought I was like some kind of old timer. Shooting bruise? What does that even mean? I was like, no, shooting the breeze. It's a common expression. Like, no, never heard it before. It's like, all right, make me feel old. Shooting bruise. Yeah. That doesn't sound school appropriate. Shooting bruise. Imagine the principal like kind of like walking by my room and be like, hey, quit shooting the bruise back there. Or quit shooting bruise back there. Yep, I'd be fired. All right, let's see what we got. We've got Jahmai Jones out of 250. And then we also have a Ryan McKenna for the Orioles. The Orioles with their third hit already. Holy cow. Old timers say chew the fat for a conversation. I think I've heard that one before, chew the fat. My grandma used to have a bunch of those sayings. I'll have to try to remember some of them. Ryan McKenna. Oh, she had a bunch of them. Like, my mom would be able to run them all off. The old timers definitely had a lot of nice old sayings. All right, this is the last stack. For the folks in break P, that's on to break Q. As we wrap up this Chrome break. DJ81, thanks, man. Thanks for the kind words, and thank you for watching. Appreciate that. Let's see who we have in our last stack here. The last stack produces a Ryan Weathers, and the autograph is Cal Raleigh. That's our second Cal Raleigh after not seeing him at all in the first, like, 3.5 cases or so. That goes to our Mariners owner, which is Brian M. Congratulations, Brian M. And a super chat just popped up. It's from David Johnson. He says, I won't do high-end random division like that any longer. I got stuck with the AL Central on a 1,200 multi-case break and got one low-end memo card. Do it like you did Bowman HTA. So, David, you think I should do it by the card? Like we random it off? Randomize everybody. So, yeah, I'm thinking like with Panini products, I want to say like the fourth card is always the best one. So, like, you wouldn't be able to obviously pick your card because people that watch other breaks would be able to locate where that, you know, big hit in each box would always be. So, I kind of like that idea too. Just do it like HTA. Sounds good. I'll have to figure out the math and everything. 2120 divided by 64. Add in 13% for fees. Add in a little bit extra for the bubble mailers and top loaders, and I don't know. Figure something out for that. Probably would, I don't know when we would do that though, because we're doing Heritage Miners on Sunday night. I don't know what would be a good day for that. I think next week we got a bunch of stuff coming. I think Archives Retired Signature Series comes out next week. Oh yeah, sorry about that. Just start ripping without even showing the break Q, folks. Thank you very much for reminding me. This is break Q, and I already ripped the first pack. Didn't show anything yet, but here are all the folks in break Q. I was just ripping away and forgot that we had a break there. Derek B says, got the Royals in Q. Good luck, everyone, in break Q, so we'll keep that in mind. Here's the folks in break Q. It is, I think, sold out now. As you see, Derek got the Royals, and the Red Sox and Orioles were still available, so maybe they're sold now, maybe they're not. The last break, the Orioles were unsold, and someone picked them up 9 minutes before, and he got 3 autographs out of there, so that's pretty awesome. So, break Q, looking for Naovi Marte. Primate says, make sure you check out Papa J Cards and El Canon. Thank you very much, Primate, and don't forget to check out Primate as well. Break Q for Quisenberry. That's right, Gary. Other players with Q's in their name. How about Quentin McCracken? Remember him? I'm trying to think of other Q's. Quentin McCracken. Carlos Quentin. It's kind of tough to think of players with Q's to start their names. Quentin Berry, yep. Seth Beer, that's a nice one. Seth Beer for the Astros. That's for Brian S. Of course, he's now on the Diamondbacks, but that's a good card right there. I forget what you guys were saying. Maybe 80 to $100 on that card, if I'm not mistaken. Very, very nice. And then we got Alonso and Tatis right back to back. I'm trying to think if I should start buying up Top Series 2. You know, buying hanger boxes or blaster boxes, because I see that they're still everywhere at Walmart and stuff. Do you think Series 2 is going to increase in value like Topps Update did? It might, especially now with Alonso going off, and if Tatis comes back next year. And I'm not saying to open up right now, David. I'm saying to kind of like sit on the case for a little while, and then maybe in like 5 years, be able to, you know, almost like buying a stock, be able to sell it for a profit. I know that I think some people are doing that with Update this year. Update's definitely going to be exciting this year. James Bork again. Oh, yeah, Alonso will definitely be an Update for sure. They did that with Ohtani also. He was in Series 2, and he also had a rookie card and Update last year. That one, the Nationals card there, goes out to Josh P. Congratulations, Josh P. on that one. Kopech. Michael Kopech said the other day the best thing that ever happened in his life was getting Tommy John surgery. And I was like, okay. You must really be back stronger than ever now, man. He'll be back next year, 2020, for the White Sox. Yeah, they said that on the White Sox broadcast. I was watching the Indians game to see if they had any hope at all. You pulled a Acuna blue shirt variation. That's pretty awesome. Was that Series 2? Never seen that card before. That's probably a pretty valuable one. Newman with the walk-off. Kevin Newman. That's a nice one. Topps Update from last year. All right, let's see what we've got coming out of box number 2. Pirates are ending the season on a high note. They lost 9 games before Chicago came to town, 9 in a row. And then since, that's a 4-game winning streak now. So, streaky team. Not like they're playing good teams. Cubs are pretty bad. Reds are pretty bad, but at least they're winning some games. Tomorrow's a big day in the city of Pittsburgh. It's Steve Blast Day. Steve Blast Day, he's retiring. There's Josh James out of 5. We'll sleeve that one up. And Jose Devers. Jose Devers. Marlins. That one goes out to Patrick L.M. Thank you very much. Check out the rest of these. And I saw a super chat pop up. Scroll back up and check it out here as we finish off the stack. There's a Vladdy in there. Vladdy kind of disappointing. What's he got? 18 home runs this year. Thought he was going to be like a 30-plus home run bat. Dream Big Productions with a 199 says, do you like the souvenirs that we sent back then? Dream Big, thank you very much. I was watching my brother's stream, but I wasn't able to kind of chat with you guys. I just had it on the background. I was working on packaging up some more Patreon packages while I had him on. Saw that you sent my brother some stuff. I saw you sent him a Hello Kitty plushie to go with his... he's got these plush bats that you sent him he loves. And I did hear him say to check out your channel, so I finally got around to that. Make sure you guys check out Dream Big Productions channel. Click on that $1.99 super chat. Go over there. Check him out. I saw that you had some videos from public restrooms, and I wanted to see the video of you in the arcade that you said you were filming when you got busted filming in an arcade. I don't know if I saw that one on there, but I tried to look for it. I'll try to go back and look again. Like I said, I was busy doing Patreon stuff, and there we go. Miguel Giraldo. Miguel Giraldo from the Blue Jays. Timothy M. And that's a nice out of $4.99. Okay, good night.
I want to let you know there's no more sleepover.
What happened?
Olivia must have been talking about witches because Jane was crying that she's scared of witches coming.
Great. Well, now we look like a bunch of... That's terrible. Feel pretty bad about that. Didn't even realize that that was happening because I don't know if you ever heard that or not. Kind of shut in here in the office. But my daughter Olivia was having a sleepover tonight with one of her friends. At a $5 super chat from a Collectorholic, says, hello, Jabs. Would love for everyone to be in my giveaway. Collectorholic, thank you very much. But apparently, Olivia scared the crap out of her friend. They were having a sleepover. And I guess Olivia told a scary story about witches or something. Which I don't know why she even knows about witches. And now the poor girl is no longer here. Parents came and picked her up and took her home. So I feel bad about that. They went to bed at like, I don't know, 7 something. So I was not aware of any of this. Must have happened during the last hour and a half. Yeah, brujas, that's witches in Spanish. I don't know where she got witches from. Definitely not from me. Chet said, I'd be so happy if she were my daughter. Scaring off her little friend. I don't know about that. All right. Halloween, yeah, that's it. Halloween's coming up. They're probably starting to prepare for it in school. Probably singing songs and stuff about that. I mean, in my school right now, the course is already singing and practicing Christmas songs for their Christmas play. Always hear them downstairs. The course room's right underneath my room. There's Owen Miller. Owen Miller for the Padres for Ken M. Congratulations, Ken. Very, very nice. Owen Miller. It's like the second one. Yeah, better than the fight. Well, she definitely has an imagination, and she reads so many books. Like, anytime I go to check up on her when she's in her room, I go in there and she's reading books, like chapter books. So, might have picked up in a book somewhere. Do your students collect or know that you collect? Are cards allowed in school? When I was in school, they weren't due to students being ripped off, cards lost, or robbed, and parents complaining. No one collects anymore trying to get together. I'll tell you what. And I always give them away as prizes. I've got some junk wax boxes in my cabinet. And if somebody wins a prize in a review game, I'll offer them either a homework pass or a pack of cards. And quite honestly, surprisingly, the cards have been going pretty quickly. But it gets annoying because they go on eBay and they look up their cards. They're like, did I get anyone good? They don't know anybody. And I go through, I was like, yeah, these guys are Hall of Famers. And I take them out, put them on the top. Then they go and they look them up and they'll be like, hey, this card's worth like $100. I'm like, no, it's not. And they show me, and it's like a PSA 10 of like a 1990 Fleer George Brett, or this card's worth like $200. I'm like, no. Somebody pulled a George Brett Fleer. There's a nice Eloy Jimenez. It's the one that it's like highlights card. There's an air version of it where it says on the back that George Brett had 10 390 seasons instead of 10 300 seasons. So they got that one, the corrected version. There's Jared Oliva. That one is going out to our Pirates owner, William J.G. And, yeah, so it's, I don't know, it's kind of annoying because they look them up on eBay. And Jeremy Howard says, hey, Jabs, love the breaks. Watching the break with my son and his buddy. Can you give a shout out and say hi to Kyler and Jack? Kyler and Jack, thanks very much, guys, for watching. Really appreciate that. Make sure you guys check out Jeremy Howard's channel. Thank you very much, Kyler and Jack and Collectorholics. Thank you very much for also super chatting there. Sorry if I was a little slow to read that, Kyler and Jack. Moving along, somebody in my class, I gave out a pack of 89 Donruss, and somebody pulled the Alex Madrid card. Of course, they go on eBay and see that people have it listed for $20,000. They immediately I'm like, that's worth like, 5 cents. Then they think I'm lying and trying to like get it off of them and rip them off. And I'm like, no. They're like, but look, it's the error card. It's the exact same one. It's like, no. FDC, what's up? All right, next box. This is box number 4 of 6 for Break Q. Break Q 4 of 6. I don't know if you could see the Q there. Did Alex Madrid even make 20,000 in his career? I don't know. I don't know what the minimum was back then, but it was probably around 80 to 100,000 back then. J&W says, do your coworkers know you are a YouTube star? Some of them do. I wouldn't consider myself a star, but some of them know that I do YouTube. I don't know how much they gossip with others in the faculty lounges and stuff about it, but yeah, I think a few of them know that I open cards. Talked about it to a couple of them. Some of them used to collect cards and will talk about it from time to time with me. But probably a majority of them don't know. Johan Duran, that one is a first Bowman. That one's going out to the Twins. Patrick P. Gary says, Madrid was a bad pitcher on a bad Phils team. Alex Madrid. And Wander Franco's in there. Tell them you are the PewDiePie of card collecting. I'm very honored that you would even consider me in the same sentence as PewDiePie. David Johnson says, her sleepover sounds like a Brady Bunch episode. Yeah, really. It was going well. Got them all pizza and everything. They were having fun, eating pizza, doing whatever they do, girls doing like gymnastics stuff and all that kind of stuff. And then my daughter had to go and scare the heck out of her with that story. Sean H says, how do you have time for this and a full-time job? I'll tell you what, Sean H, it's really pretty brutal, man. I sleep like 4 hours a night during the week. But I'm trying to think of ways to get a little bit of time back. I hired somebody to do all my Patreon packages on the $4 tier. So if you get the $4 tier, which by the way, those were all sent out today. So this one is from Tyler Phillips. You're going to see some writing that's not mine on the package. Basically, I took all the cards. I put the cards together in top loaders, 2 cards per top loader, and said, here you go. Put these in the envelopes. Here's a list of all the addresses. Here's all the stamps. It'll probably take you like, I don't know, 5 hours to do it. I figured 5 hours, $20 an hour. Gave them $100 to do it. Turns out it took them 10 hours to do. So appreciate the hard work there from that person. All right, this is box number 5. Dragon Fed Tip says, my family knows I do spreadsheets for the YouTube star. I don't consider myself a YouTube star, though. I don't even really consider like some of the bigger YouTubers that have like 100 or 200,000 to be YouTube stars either. I basically, it's just my personal standard. I feel like you have to have at least 1 million. Like Dodger Films, I'd consider him a YouTube star. TD Barrett, he's up there at 1 million. He's a star. It'd probably take me 50 years to ever get there. And by the time I get to 1 million, all the other guys out there, all you other guys with channels, you'll probably be at like 600,000. We'll all be getting up there together. Derek Jeter, alumni. Review Brat has 1.6 million. I don't even know who Review Brat is. A lot of these YouTubers that do have that many are kind of like, I don't know. You don't really know who they are unless you're in their little circle there. Mike Ciani. That one is for our Reds owner, which is Brian S. Brian S., congratulations on your Mike Ciani. Was it last month you were at 40K? Now you're at 43K. Yeah, it's slowed down a bit. I was getting about 1,000 a week throughout the summer. And now it's like 400 to 500 a week. Ever since football season started up, I've noticed that a lot of the baseball card channels really kind of dropped off in their views and subs. For example, Mighty Goat used to get like 40 to 50,000. He's one of the best baseball channels out there. Now he's bringing in like 8 to 10,000 per video. And we got a case hit in this one. It's just, that's the way it goes with the baseball card channels. Ebb and flows, kind of like a roller coaster, up and downs. There's a rainy season, so to speak, and a dry season. Heading towards the dry season when baseball's not around anymore and people lose interest. Let's see what we've got coming up. Kevin G.O.D. I don't know who that is. I'll have to maybe look into him and maybe I can take some pointers off of him. Nate Lau. Nate Lau, or is it Nate Lowe? There's Brandon Lowe or Lau, I don't know. Lowe, Lau, one of those two. That one's going out to our Rays owner, which is Linda W. Linda, you got the case hit. Congratulations on that one. Very, very nice. And Rhino Hearn finishes off that box. Nate Lowe. And this is the last box of Break Q. Ryan, Phillies fan, just changed up to the $50 level on Patreon. Ryan, do you buy, this is a personal question, but are you Leslie P? Is that the same, is that you? Because I always want to send the Patreon package with that name, but they don't match up, so I'm always hesitant to do so. But thank you very much for going up to 50. This past month, I've exhausted my box collection. I sent a bunch of 88 Donruss, 90 Donruss, and 88 Tops were all the boxes that I sent out this. And also a couple 91 Fleers got put in there. Only like one or two. But yeah, that $50 tier, hopefully you like it, Ryan. It's you get one box of cards, 36 packs. You get a Major League Baseball, which, I mean, personally, I value a baseball at like 20 bucks. But I know I didn't really pay anything to get it, but I love Major League Baseballs. And then you get some packs of cards in there. Let's see what else we've got. What break are you in, Michael? Michael B. I don't see in this one. You might be in the next one. Do I have any Pacific collection? I don't think so. Said Leslie is indeed his wife. Okay, so I think I also noticed like the addresses don't match up. Like one's a P.O. box and one isn't. So I don't want you to lose out your Patreon package to send it to the wrong person. And there's the hit. It's a Taryn Valver out of 250 for the Rockies. That one's for Evan D. Congratulations, Evan D. Get that one sleeved up. And A. Mitch says, just out of curiosity, how many teachers or former teachers are here? Raise your hand. So A. Mitch is a teacher or a former teacher. Well, I'm a current teacher, so that's two of us. Sully's Card Shop is a teacher at 25. McKenna. So I could send it to either one, Ryan. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, because sometimes like I'd be able to get you your Patreon package a little faster, your breaks faster if I could combine them, and I just... Now I know. Randy's a retired history teacher. A. Mitch is current, year 19. I don't know what year I'm on. I think I'm on 17. I'd have to go and count them off. My first year was 03, 04. Seems like an eternity ago. 2003. I was 22 years old when I started. A gym teacher definitely counts. You got it made. You don't have to wear like you don't have to wear the dress clothes. You can go in there in shorts. Jonathan Ornelas. But then again, you have to deal with, you know, people or kids going crazy in the gym sometimes. Getting a little too overly excited, I guess. I always hate covering gym classes. I don't know if you're a teacher and you have to cover classes. That's when they use you as a substitute. Like, as teachers, we get a prep period every day where we don't have to really teach any kids, and we just use that to prepare for the day or the next day. And sometimes when there's a lot of absences, they will make you cover a class. use you as a substitute for just that one period. And I used to hate having to do the gym classes. Here's the hits again. Duran, Oliva, Miller, Geraldo, Josh James, Devers, Bork, and Seth Beer. The nice thing about it, though, they pay you $32 for covering that class for losing your prep. At least at my school they do, which is pretty nice. $32. All right, Break R. We got 2 left. So here's all the folks in Break R. These 3 teams were unsold, but I think they've been picked up. So let me go and grab the next case. We've got 1 case left, and then we'll go back to the fan mail and finish those up. There's only a couple ones left to do. Ugh. Last case. Hey, but if you're a younger kid and teaching something you might want to think about, especially if you love baseball, you get your summers off, you go to a ton of baseball games. I mean, you don't get paid that well because you do have your summers off. So, I mean, for example, if you have a degree in like chemistry, you could make a lot more money doing something other than chemistry than teaching. Have I been to Bloomsburg Fair? No, I haven't, Ryan. I don't know too much about the eastern side of the state. I don't ever really get out there that often. And J&W says 34 away from 550. If you like TTMs, come on over. J&W, thank you very much. Yeah, TTMs, that stands for through the mail. Send off cards to old players or current players to get them back signed. Will I ever reopen the triple tier? Possibly, if I can figure out a way to, keep up with everything. Bloomsburg is the state fair. Did not know that. Yeah, I don't know. Bloomsburg, I think, is kind of far from me. My brother and I are going to, we're going to be out and about tomorrow, probably, looking for cards. Chuck says, I don't know what could be more frustrating, teaching kiddos or teaching PhDs how to use a computer. Yeah, they both can definitely be frustrating on certain days. Fuego says, I smashed the thumbs up button. Thank you very much, Fuego Sports. Really appreciate that. All right, here we go. We are into Break R. So our first hit out of Break R should be coming up very soon. And there it is, Richard Gallardo, and it's numbered out of 50. That one goes to our Cubs owner, who is Aaron B. Aaron, congratulations on your hit. Richard Gallardo starts things off. Let's see if we can find another Tatis or Alonso. We've pulled one of each so far, autograph. The Tatis was a game-used relic, and it was a redemption. And the Pete Alonso was also a game-used relic, and it was not a redemption. It was actually the card with the signature on it. That was pretty awesome. I was pumped about that. Gary says, instead of sending out cards for the $7 level, do some drawings for nice giveaways. That's not a bad idea, Gary. That would save some time. I was thinking about maybe for the $7 and $4 levels, maybe starting to do those every other month. I'm just kind of thinking about it because those have a lot of people in them. Like I said, the $4 level has 200 people in it. Took the person 10 hours to do up all the packages. And that's even with me supplying everything already packaged up, like the cards at least. All they do is label all the envelopes, put the stamps on, slap my return address on there. I have a sticker pre-made for that. This is Luis Garcia from the Phillies for Robert C. Congratulations, Robert, on your Luis Garcia. Pete Alonso. So Tatis should be coming up. At least he usually is. I guess. Oh, there he is. Chuck Chicago said, I used to do giveaways. Yeah, I used to. It's been tough for me to keep up. So there's still, like, I still have to send J&W his box. Like, it's half filled, but I don't feel like it's good enough. Because he won an All-Star game ticket from me, and I don't feel like it's the same value as the All-Star game ticket. I have an unopened box in there. I should just say F it and just throw in like a $200 box for you. just send it along just to get it to you and in your hands. So that's why I didn't do the 40,000 giveaway, because I was like, I'm not doing another giveaway until I take care of J&W. And also Chris. There's 2 giveaways that I still have to take care of. And maybe we'll do one for oh, I don't know, 50K. Do something big for that. All right, let's see what we've got in this one. Blake Trinan out of 150. There's money bags. There's a nice out of 250 Vladdy. Leonardo Jimenez, first Bowman. That one's for the Blue Jays. That one goes out to Blue Jays owner, which is Ryan F. Congratulations, Ryan. Nice one right there. There's Weensale Perez. Haven't found his autograph yet tonight, luckily. Pulled him like 6 or 7 times in the first round of Bowman Chrome. Next box. SAI says, and it's Eloy Jimenez. We'll see if we pull an Eloy out of here. And you've got, by the way, any of you guys own John Deere tractors? If you're in a John Deere tractor, I've got a question. You guys always have answers. There's always someone. There's like over 300 people in here. Somebody probably knows how to fix this problem. So I was cutting the grass yesterday, and my one daughter, my 2-year-old, always gets into the gravel by our shed and like throws it into the yard. So I ran over some gravel, not a lot, and the mower on the tractor stopped working. So I don't know what the heck's wrong with it. To get that fixed, can I just call John Deere and they'll bring someone out to fix it? Or do I literally have to like figure out a way to take my John Deere tractor to the John Deere store? I do not know. My grass looks ridiculous. There's like one stripe down the middle, like cut, and the rest of it's not cut. Looks really stupid. A John dealer should come get it. The belt slipped off, maybe. Check the belt. I wish I knew how to do that. I'm not much of a engine guy. Patrick Sandoval is the next one. That one's for Keith M. Thrust ether in a can. I don't know what that means. Sounds like the belt. Yeah, the tractor still works. I could still like drive around on the tractor like 15 miles an hour, but the mower itself underneath, like there's like a lever that you push up and that makes the mower turn on. It doesn't do anything when I do that. So I'm gonna have the longest grass in town. Blade could be jammed. Yeah, I might just do that, Sully. Just hire someone to come out. I can't really tell. Like, I don't know how to, like, it's a tractor, so how would I look underneath there? That lever engages the belt with the blade, says Aaron. Put it on its side. It's a pretty big tractor. I don't know about that. You could tell that I'm not much of a engine or car guy. Well, it looks like I'm going to be Googling John Deere belts. Ed G got flagged by an admin. Not sure what happened there, Ed. But if you accidentally like had anything auto-corrected to bad language, that could be a possible timeout. Bo Bichette out of 150. And Danny Diaz. Danny Diaz is up right now. New belt at Home Depot for 10 to 15 bucks, says Aaron. I'm going to have to look into that. Danny Diaz, that one is for Red Sox owner Eben. Eben L. Congratulations on Danny Diaz coming your way. Bo Bichette's going to win MVP, says Green Pandas. Oh, he made a racial comment. That's not cool. That would be the reason why. We try to keep it PG in here because we do have some kids in here. Like, you know, you see the letters. Some kids send letters in. They're like 10 years old. Yeah, Dragon Fan. That actually happened to me last year. I left the gas in there, and then I could not get it to start this year. My dad had to come over and spray something. Last stack. No, not the battery. I can still ride around on it just fine. The tractor itself works, just the blade doesn't work to cut. Owen Miller again. Lots of Owen Miller tonight. Owen Miller, that one's out of 250 for the Padres. That's going to Eben. So Eben, very, very nice. Back-to-back hits there. That's probably like the fourth Owen Miller that we've pulled. And finish off this box. Did you drop a Wathen in the blade? That might do it. All right, box number 4 for the folks in break R. Back-to-back hits for you. There we go, Evan. Congratulations. Could also be a shear pin. I wish I knew what that even was. SAI says tractor fix donation. By the way, the AFL Australian Football League grand final starts in 2 hours if anyone is interested. So is that kind of like the Super Bowl? And is it soccer? Because I feel like every country calls soccer football except for in America. So kind of like the Super Bowl over there. It's the big one. Tell Olivia the tractor story. Flux capacitor. That sounds like a Back to the Future reference right there. Pete Alonso rookie card at the back of this one. Rowdy Tellez on the back of this one. Jock Peterson, 36 home runs. Yep. Pretty good season for Jock. The thing with Peterson, his average is always pretty low. He's kind of like a 230 hitter. And Chet wants to hear Olivia's witch story. Yeah, I'm sure Olivia's pretty sad about losing her friend. She was pretty excited about having the sleepover. And Israel Pineda for the Nationals, Ryan G. Coming your way. Israel Pineda. There's a Vladdy Guerrero Jr. and Reese Hoskins. Fuego Sports, decisions. Girlfriend wants to watch a movie together. I want to watch Pack Breaks on YouTube. Oh, that's a tough call. And Fantasy King says, Eric, your videos have blessed my life. I've had so much fun revisiting cards thanks to your videos. Fantasy King, thank you very much. Hopefully have many more videos in the store for you guys. I was kind of looking through my Throwback Thursdays for things that I'm missing. I haven't done 85 Fleer yet, so that's something I have to do soon. I was trying to fill in the gaps because I almost have opened a box from every major release from the 80s. I think I'm missing 85 Fleer and 86 Donruss, and that's pretty much it. I'm not going to go and open, like, 89 score for a Throwback Thursday. That'd be really counterproductive and boring. Cam Rogner out of 499. I don't know if anyone would like 89 score. It's got to have at least a little bit of allure to it. Like 85, you'd be looking for Kirby Puckett and Roger Clemens rookie cards. 86, you'd be looking for the Jose Canseco rookie, which was the hottest card for that time period. And Ed has a question for me. He says, you walk into Target, look at the display, you can buy 5 packs. What do you buy? Just 5 packs? Honestly, I've never actually bought packs from Target before, like individual packs, because I always feel like they're probably searched. But if I did buy them, I'd probably go for, I'm trying to think what they would have there. Heritage High Number, I'd pick up one of those from 2019. I'd pick up most of the newer stuff. I'd pick up Top Series 2. I'd pick up Archives. See, with retail, you're kind of limited on what you can get. They don't really have all that much there. Like, I don't know if the Targets that I've been to recently, they don't even have Gypsy Queen or Allen and Ginter out anymore. I'm not a big Allen and Ginter guy, so I might pass on that one. Personally, I'm not a huge Panini guy either. If I had to, like he said, if I had to pick 5 and only 5, I'd probably go with all Topps products. And Rob C with a $10 super chat. Let's check this one out here. It says, just got out and found out I got a Luis Garcia auto. Nice. What's up, everyone? Been getting a lot of good hits lately. Scored a Johnny Bench auto 1 of 1 out of Archives yesterday. That's pretty awesome. Rob, thank you very much for that super chat. Make sure you guys head over there. See if he has a video up of him pulling that 1 of 1. That'd be pretty cool to check out your reaction. Panini was a sticker company when I was growing up, says Big GJ. They kind of still are a sticker company. They do a lot of sticker autos, but their stuff's pretty nice. Their hits are... They got more hits in their products than Topps because of the stickers. Looking forward to doing National Treasures, which came out today. Sorry for no new release preview video. I didn't even put the break on sale yet, so it's been a busy day and stuff. Ed loves Allen and Ginter. Yeah, I'm not sure if after opening 10 cases or so of Allen and Ginter, I'm kind of Allen and Gintered out after seeing all the non-sports ones in there. Brian Orocchio is the hit in this mini box. That one goes out to the Indians owner, which is Richard DB. Congratulations, Richard, on your Brian Orocchio, or I don't know if I'm saying that right. I assume I am. Keibert Ruiz out of 99. And we also have Mason E there. And someone said something. Jane W says, some YouTube channel out there made a good point about sticker autos. Someone can sign a ton of those stickers, and years after they die, you can still hit autos. That's actually right. So think about it. Like, for example, let's not be morbid, but some players are getting up there in age. Like Al Kaline signs a lot. Al Kaline could sign sheets and sheets and sheets of those. And for the next, I don't know, 20 years, we could still be pulling Al Kaline autos out of things. Hopefully Al Kaline lives to be over 100 years old. I like Al Kaline because he so graciously signs through the mail. Musial had an auto in that 50 auto book, says Gary. Yeah, Musial passed away. Didn't Musial pass away? I thought he did. There's Miggy. He's been dead for years. And Michael King is the hit for the Yankees for Newt. Newt, congratulations. You got a hit there, Michael King. First Bowman Chrome. Like that one a lot. There's Taylor Trammell. And this will conclude this box. I was thinking about doing something with autos just for, you know, FMF responses. I was thinking about having those Topps custom-made cards where you can order like 100 cards with a picture of yourself and signing those and dropping them into FMF responses. Maybe getting like 100 of them made or whatever. And a super chat from 357 Maga says, I thought I preferred Hobby Jumbo over Hobby, but they both have the same number of autos. Not a fan of relics. Topps are nothing for me. How many cases of update are you getting, Eric? I will be buying. 357 Maga. I think I asked for 10 cases. ABCs need 1, 2, 3. Says one away from 250, giving away a Cabrera prospect. I think I saw that on your channel. Once you hit 250, you're giving away a 2003 Cabrera card. Was it your channel I was watching a little bit last night where you having the auction where you'd open a pack and then auction off for $1? I think I was watching a little bit of that. I actually caught it afterwards though, so I wasn't in there live. So check out ABC's Need, 1, 2, 3, and 357 MAGA. In terms of update 357, I'm mostly leaning towards. Oh, you just got there. Looks like Dennis was number 251. I'm leaning towards doing jumbo because at least with jumbo, you're guaranteed 6 autos per case. As with hobby, you know, I feel like out of a 12-box hobby case, you might get 3 or 4 autos. At least that's what it seems like from Topps. Do you kind of agree with that? I feel like jumbo is probably the better bet. I mean, yeah, you get more quote-unquote hits in jumbo, but one of them is going to be a relic, one of them is going to be a manufactured relic, and one of them is going to be an auto. So at least you're guaranteed the auto. Yeah, Roy Halladay was in one of the Panini products. I saw that in there. I forget if that was Immaculate or what that was. I was like, how did he get his signature in there? Was he signing far in advance? No, it was a sticker auto. I don't really have a favorite eBay seller per se, Ed. Whenever I buy a case on eBay, I just look for the best deal out there. Each hobby box, no, it doesn't have one auto. It's one hit. So if you go back and watch some of the hobby box breaks, a lot of times it's just a relic. Kind of like with Topps Heritage from this past year. Remember when Heritage came out in February, it was like very relic heavy. I mean, high number was a little bit better. Zach Brown from the Zach Brown Band for the Brewers. That one is going out to Bronson M. Just kidding. It's not actually from the Zach Brown Band. Don't go and leave a rude comment. You're so stupid. That's not Zach Brown the singer. I know that. Just kidding. Some people don't always realize that. All right, next box. This is the last mini box from Break R, and then we'll conclude with Break S, and that'll be the last one. Leaf Trinity. I'm not really planning on that right now. I think we have Panini Contenders that comes out this week, and I think I have a case of that coming. I order this stuff kind of far in advance, so sometimes I forget and I have to double check. Have you seen the 1 of 1? Yeah, I did see that. That was pretty nuts. I was surprised the guy kept his cool. Like, I would have probably been, I don't know, knocking the camera over. And yeah, he was pretty cool, calm, and collected when he's looking through that book for sure. That was a great hit. And Telmito Augustine from the Nationals is the last one. That one goes out to Ryan G. Ryan, congratulations on your Telmito. And here's the rest of these cards in this box. Kyle Tucker's in there. He just hit a home run the other night. Alex Bregman's making a push for the MVP, trying to wrestle it away from Mike Trout. Bregman having a great year. I don't know if he's going to get it, though. I would personally give it to Trout. Even Trout himself said he had the best season of his career. And then JW says, you would have reacted with the amazing gems feeling excitement. That might have been an all-timer right there if I would have hit that one. Here's the hits again, just scrolling on through them for the folks that might have popped in late for Break R. Now we're on to our last round of the night and this Bowman Chrome break. Going to put a wrap on Bowman Chrome. Cubs playing spoilers, so are they beating up on the Cards? Break S. Here it is. There's 6 boxes. It is mostly, I think it's sold out now. The Pirates and Royals were the teams left a couple hours ago. Auto Parts Guy says, check the belt on your John Deere first, and definitely don't buy it from them. Go to a local store. They should have it in stock, because I know we would, but I'm in Canada. Auto Parts Guy, thank you very much. I will do that. Hey, it's the weekend, so I might have some extra time. I can get out there and look at that. Obviously, I'll probably have to figure out where the belt is and everything. Do a little research, because I'm not a car guy, like I said, or a tractor guy. Can you check who has the Pirates in this break, please? Let me see, man, if I could do it quickly. So we're on, I'll bring up my computer here. Basically, we're on break S, and I see that Robert has the Royals, and the Pirates are Michael B. Michael B, I see you have the Pirates, so thank you very much, Michael B. Not Mike, Michael. Michael B. What is that book worth? That's really tough to say. The 50 signature book. I have no idea what that would be worth because there's only one like it. You got to figure probably at least maybe 10 grand at least. I mean, basically, if you have that book, you get to set the price, what you think it's worth, and then you just got to see if you can get that price. Yep, it's worth what someone's going to pay for it. One of a kind, definitely hard to price. Agree with David and Sugar. 3-1 Cubs. Is that a final? Man, that's going to be a nice finish. Cardinals and Brewers. I don't know what the Cardinals were thinking. Like, they did nothing at the trade deadline. You thought for sure they'd do something. Not a final. 7th inning. Jake, you don't have to be a member to do a break, but members get first pick of their teams that they want through Patreon. So, like, sometimes there's some leftover teams, like you saw with the Pirates and Royals, and you can grab them up during the break, like what happened tonight. Sometimes it pays off. Like, someone grabbed the Orioles 9 minutes before the break started and got 3 hits a couple rounds ago. And here's a Quentin Torres Costa for the Brew Crew. That one is going out to Brewers owner, which is Richard. No, not Richard. Joseph B. Joseph B. Hey, Joseph B. just sent us mail, so congratulations, Joe. Mandy B. says, watching with my girlfriend tonight. Could you give a shout out to Katie? Yes, I sure can. Katie, thank you very much for watching. Katie and Mandy, very, very nice. Thanks for watching, gals. Hopefully we can pull a nice auto here to conclude this break before heading back into the fan mail section of this live stream. Not a whole lot of fan mail left. Just looking down, it looks like there's maybe 3 packages in there. 3 smaller envelopes. Always nice to have females watching. I can tell you that, you know, the baseball card industry seems to be dominated by guys, so it's always nice to have females. I can tell you that out of my subscriber base, 6% of them are female. So 43,000 times 6%. That's not too bad, right? Sports Cards 1991 says Acuna Jr. giveaway at 100, currently at 55. Sports Cards 1991, thank you very much. And FDC says, great break so far. We only need 6 to get to 300. FDC, thank you very much. Make sure you check out both of those guys. Give them some support. Click on their super chats and check them out. Thank you very much. And another Royals hit. This one, we've already pulled this one already. It's a Carlos Hernandez, and that one goes to our Royals owner, which we have no idea who it is. They're blank, but I looked it up before, and I can go back to it. The Royals were picked up. Where are we at here? Break S. They were picked up at 10:05 p.m. by Robert M. Robert M., thank you very much. Bought them an hour ago, and you just got a hit. And it's a nice numbered hit out of 99 also. What do you get from Patreon? Well, let's see. It all depends. $4 tier, you get 2 random cards each month. There's also a $3 tier where you just get access to the page and access to the breaks. But if you want something back, the $4 ones, start that. $7 tier, you get 3 older packs plus some random cards. What else do we got? A $14 tier, which you get 6 older packs. $15 tier, you get, I think it's 3 newer packs and some random cards. Then what else do we have? A $25 tier where you get a Major League Baseball that I caught personally and 3 packs and some random cards. And then there's a $26 tier because people were saying, you know what, I really don't need this baseball, but I'd like to have some extra packs. So for $26, you get 4 older packs, 3 newer packs, and some random cards. Usually the random cards are me just passing on a lot of the stuff that people send for Fan Mail Friday back to you guys and populating the, you know, little team bags that I send with those. And what else do we have? There's a $40 tier, which gets you a team bag of cards plus 5 newer packs and 5 older packs. There's a $50 tier where you get a flat rate priority mailbox with an unopened wax box in it. You always see me picking up wax boxes out at flea markets and card stores. Well, that's why I'm doing it, to send to you guys. So that's the $50 tier. You get a wax box, plus you get a baseball. And what else? And some packs. And some cards. There's Durbin Feltman for the Red Sox for Robert M. Congratulations, Robert M. And there's a $100 tier where you get a wax box from the $50 tier. You get a baseball. You get some newer packs. You get 100 Hall of Famers, stars, and rookies, which usually I try to split those up like a third, a third, a third. So maybe like 30 or so rookie cards, 30 or so stars from today, like, All-Stars, Paul Goldschmidt, Yadier Molina, maybe some Mike Trouts if I have them, Bryce Harper's. And then the Hall of Famers too. A lot of Hall of Famers from the 80s and 90s from my collection. That's the $100 tier. There's a $300 tier where I will personally text you and exchange contact information, be in touch whenever you need to get a hold of me. And you get a brand new wax box. Like, for example, this month in the $300 tier, they're getting a brand new one of these actual boxes. I did buy a half case of Bowman Chrome for myself, and I'll be sending those out to the $300 ones. That's $150 right there, plus 500 rookie stars, Hall of Famers, plus a baseball, plus what else? The wax box, baseball, packs. Austin Warner, first Bowman. That's for the Cardinals. Jeremy H. Congratulations, Jeremy H. And that's basically it. There's people out there that have told me I should do like a couple $1,000 tier where I have to go and like hang out with you for a weekend, which would be interesting. One of the teachers at my school actually was like, you know what? I'm looking over your Patreon tiers, man, and it'd be really cool if you did like a $4,000 tier where you have to fly out and spend a whole weekend with the person. And I was like, I don't know if anyone would actually do that. That would be kind of interesting, though. I'd get to see lots of different places. Of course, that would have to be limited to maybe like only like 2 spots because there's only 4 weekends per month. Forced friendship. Yeah, my one coworker suggested. I was like, I really don't know if I want to put that up there. I mean, it would be fun to be able to do. I know Zach Campbell does that. Zach Campbell has a similar tier that he does very similar thing. His isn't for a whole weekend though. It's for, a few hours. His is $1,000, and for $1,000, he will watch a baseball game with you. So that's probably like at least 6 hours if you include batting practice in there, maybe 5 hours. 357 Maga says, I heard you might be in the Pirates booth next year broadcasting. That would be awesome. 357 Maga. Yep, Steve Blass is retiring, the Pirates color announcer. And it's his last game on Sunday. So there's an opening in the broadcast booth. And as much as I would love to do that, I don't think they would consider me just because I never played in the big leagues. And that job's likely going to go to John Wayner, who is the Pirates road color announcer. I think he's just going to be full-time. Mason Englert is the next hit for the Rangers. That's Robert M. You should do a card show tour, have your own table, and charge for autos. That would be pretty interesting. I don't know if anyone would want to pay for my auto, though. A lot of people would be like, who the heck is this guy? There's Kevin Biggio. Bob Walk is still around. Yep. Good old Bob Walk. He was a member of your Phillies World Championship team back there in 1980. His rookie season. Bob the Press Box was, I told you months ago, Eric, that you have a big league broadcasting persona. Really? Thanks, Bob. That would be fun to try out, for sure. The thing that I don't have that a lot of teams would want is the all the stories and anecdotes. Like Steve Blass, something will happen in the game, he'll go on and spin a yarn about Roberto Clemente for a good 15 minutes about, I don't know, how they went golfing and then this happened and that happened and the other thing. Unfortunately, I don't have any of those ties to MLB. Joey Bart, first Bowman, not rookie. There's a rookie. Tonight was the last time Steve Blass was on TV. Steve Blass. Moises Gomez for the Rays. I think I just saw a super chat come up. 357 Maga says, I think you would beat out Jordan Comedina for the job. Oh, that's for sure. Jordan Comedina, not much of a talker. That's for sure. That guy, I don't know. He was one of the contributing factors why I stopped ball hawking. It wasn't fun anymore. That guy was such a miserable, just absolute jerk. It stopped being fun. And if something stops being fun, just don't do it anymore and find something else. So it kind of stopped being fun. And I would find myself sometimes at the game being like, man, I'm only going to see my kids for like 10 minutes tonight because I'm going to get home at like 7:25 and their bedtime's like 7:30 to 7:35. So I was like, I really can't do this anymore. Lou Rock's trying to put up new comment, trying to hit 210. Am I going to games in 2020? Probably not, Ryan. I mean, if I go to a game, it'll be as a normal person and not a crazy ball hawker. One of the things that made me sad is when I got injured there, my ball hawking friends weren't around to help me out and drive me to the hospital, so I had to take an ambulance, which was just so stupid when I split my leg open. I wish they would have, kind of sat by my side, but they just continue to catch baseballs, unfortunately. Yeah, I got 7 inches. We got a hit coming up. 7-inch gash in my leg, or 7 stitches in my leg. I split my shin open, and it was bleeding profusely, and cartilage was like hanging out of my leg. And I have the whole thing on video. I just never released it because I feel like it would probably be demonetized, just for the gruesomeness and also for some 4-letter words that I may or may not have uttered in frustration. There is Darwinzon Hernandez out of 25. That's pretty nice. That's for the Red Sox. Going to Robert M. Robert M. gets that one. And finish off this one. I should release it. Well, the problem is the person that did it to me is in the video, and I don't know how that would work. I don't want the person that did it to me like being identified and then getting hate, because there's a chance that it was by accident. But I have a permanent scar on my leg. I could probably show it to you at the end of this break if you want to see it. I have a permanent scar on my shin from it being split open. Every time I look at it, it makes me mad. Materva won with a $10 super chat, says, thanks for pulling hits for each of my teams this break. Robert M. Materva, thank you very much. And that's some good luck there. I'm glad that you were able to get some hits. Thank you very much for your support of the channel. Really appreciate that. Ball hawking is like gang wars. Definitely could be. But I got my last ball ever bleeding profusely with blood running down my leg. And Eli White caught one on the fly just standing there. I don't know whatever happened to that ball. I just shoved it in my back pocket, and then that's when the medical staff came over. Joey Bart. Todd Reynolds says, at least you're doing something sports related. I blew out my knee playing life-size Jenga trying to be a ninja. That's I'm not funny. It's not funny, but that's a pretty bad way to go there. Adrian says, ball hawking is fun for only so long. The Dodgers film crew stopped doing it. except for Steve, Moneyball Steve, after they kept getting mad at each other over balls. Yeah, it's kind of dumb to get mad over stupid baseballs. Greta says, what, did someone push you or something that you got hurt? Not quite. They were in a row behind me, and there's a home run ball hit in my direction, and I was going over to catch it. And say this is the row, so I was standing here, the ball was going to land here, so I was going over to catch it, and they stepped over and onto the seat and folded it down right as I was going past. My shin went directly into it and split it wide open. I'll show you the scar. I don't think I've ever showed you guys the scar. Steve caught Bellinger's home run. Moneyball Steve, he's a cool guy. I met him in person last year and hung out with him for a little while. Cool guy indeed. I think him and Dodger Films had a big falling out, unfortunately. No, they didn't apologize. They just, they like slinked out of there. Scarville at 50K. I've got a couple scars from the past year. You want to see the injury? It's probably YouTube gold, but like I said, I don't want to identify the person that did it because I feel like a lot of people will think that he did it on purpose, and a lot of people will think that he didn't. And he's probably like a 17-year-old kid, and I don't know. I just felt like it's probably better just to see if I can figure out a way to blur out his face or something. Yeah, there's a way you can blur out their faces, but I have really crappy editing software. I need to get Final Cut Pro one of these days. I didn't see that. The 2000th RBI, that was at Comerica Park, right? John Snyder says, I do like watching your home run catch videos on eBay. Thank you very much, John. Cam Rogner right there for the Brewers. That one goes out to, where you at? Joseph B. Congratulations, Joseph B. Hey, it was all good because I got to spend so much extra time with my kids this summer. We went to Idlewild like almost every day. Idlewild's like an amusement park that's only about 15 minutes away. Got season passes there. Videos on eBay, says Chucks. Well, yeah, I used to spend probably about 10 grand a year on going to all these different games all over the country. And to help pay for it, I'd sell the balls that I caught. And to verify that the ball actually came from the game, I would put the video of me catching the baseball in the description so they could like see me catch the ball, then look down at the ball and then compare it to the pictures and so on and so forth. I don't know. I don't know if I should take those down or not since I'm not doing that anymore. Yeah, Beta O'Rourke, that is pretty crazy. Definitely had some luck there. All right, Tuki Toussaint. There's Tebow again. And we have a stat tracker, 0.94 walks per 9 innings. It's a Brady Singer. Brady Singer going out to the Royals. That one is for nobody. Where are you at? Royals are unsold, so that is for Robert M. Hey, Robert M. Nice job picking up the Royals at the last minute there. It's happened a lot in this break. Got Brady Singer, young prospect for the Royals. Andrew Smith says, FMF coming for you, some for Patreon, some for you. Andrew, thank you very much. Really appreciate that. What's the most significant home run ball that you've caught? Significant. I caught a Justin Morneau, well, not caught, but snagged a Justin Morneau home run ball out of the trees in Cleveland. He was an MVP. I got Jose Bautista's 10th career home run. I got the longest home run of the Home Run Derby on the fly from the 2014 Home Run Derby. Those are probably top 3 for me. Fan mail's at the beginning, Ben, and we also have some more packages to go. This is the very last box, so we're almost done with the Bowman Chrome. Then we'll open up those last couple packages. No Kutch home runs. No Constipated. We're talking about, people want me to release the video where I got injured because ball hawking came up and how I quit doing it. And I was just talking about contributing factors. Last box of this break. I do have a few Andy Van Slyke autographs, Doug. People have sent to me very graciously. All right, let's see if we can find one last big auto. Hey, Mitch, they're just really actually cheap ones that I got off Amazon. There's a Kyle Wright. I need to get a GoPro, but I kind of feel like the GoPros look kind of silly. How much did this cost? The break was like $17. Let me see here. Like the Arizona Diamondbacks were 17. The Royals were 25. Around, I think the cheapest was like probably the Mets at like $80 or something like that. Geraldo Perdomo for the D-backs. That's for Alan B. Congratulations, Alan, on that one. Basically, the prices. Yeah, I hate how the GoPros are distorted. They're kind of like a fisheye effect. I don't know if you can fix that or not in the settings. But the prices are determined based off of the autographs they're put in there and the power that each team can deliver through, or the value. Like, obviously, like the Mets have Pete Alonso, the Padres have Tatis. There is an Alonso autograph. We pulled a Pete Alonso autograph in break B, I think it was. Was it break B? We did pull an Alonso. Linda had one hit tonight, I think. I think it was one that I remember. Yeah, I might have to get a GoPro for Christmas. Maybe that's what I'll ask for. I always have a hard time asking for stuff for Christmas. I never know what to... I think we pulled one Yamamoto from the Marlins out of... I don't know. That was the first round of this back on Monday. I definitely pulled at least one. All right, last box. Dave Durango getting in here. Hey, not the Soto we were hoping for. It's Livan Soto for the... I saw the Soto and got excited for a second. Left-handed swing, red jersey. Thought maybe Juan Soto, but no. It's Livan Soto going to the Angels. Aaron F. Congratulations, Aaron F. And there's a nice Joe Jackus. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Wander Franco. And this will conclude the Chrome break. Keston here is the last one. So now we've got Chrome in the books. We're going to go back to Fan Mail Friday for the last couple packages here. I just wanted to make sure that I tried to stay on point for the people that had spots of this break, so they wouldn't have to wait around as I opened up other people's packages. So let's see. There are a few left. This one is from Eric A. Soda Popinski. Yeah, how could I forget Soda Popinski from Russia and Mike Tyson's Punch-Out? Let's see what Eric sent us. Now, I don't know if this is an eBay purchase or not, because I always have eBay purchases with the eBay in there, in the address line. And FMF, I always have FMF donation. So let's see here. Okay, it's an FMF. It says... Thank you for your devotion to the hobby and providing us with hundreds of hours of pack openings. Here's a small gift in appreciation. Eric A. Also, maybe remove off camera. Oh, boy. What? Security? Calling security in. We're looking at Jose Leaned. Might be a troll pack. It's a Jose Leaned, another Jose Leaned, and, oh, there's a good one here. Andy Van Slyke and a printing plate of Daniel Norris. So you got me a little worried there for a second. I thought there was going to be a bunch of John Wathens in there. A one-of-one printing plate from Daniel Norris from Topps 2015. Very, very cool. Thank you very much for that. And he's got an autograph in there. There's the autograph, 2 of 2. So somebody else also got one of these. Not too shabby at all. Thank you very much, Eric. Scared me for a minute. I thought that maybe it was Oh, I see what it is. He has a message there. It says blank word cancer, which definitely can't show that. But 357 Mag says, random FYI, I saw someone on YouTube beat Mike Tyson's Punch Out blindfolded every match. True story. People must have a lot of time on their hands. Yeah, you definitely could time it out. There was some little like indicator that he was going to throw a punch. I forget if he like blinked his eye at you, or sometimes the opponent would like light up or like really, really quickly when they're about ready to throw a punch. But Eric, yeah, doing my best to keep cancer at bay and not come back. Really appreciate that package there. Next up, we have one from Graham Art Productions. Graham Art Productions. Let's check this one out. Get it sliced open here. Inside, there's a Pop-Tart container and a note. Oh, and some nice chrome, or not chrome, gallery cards. This is from Kevin. It says, there's the address at the top. Let me fold that back. It says, my name is Kevin Graham. I'm a freelance artist for Disney, Lucasfilm, etc. Most of the work I do now is for Topps Baseball. I did a lot of sketch cards and paintings for Topps Gallery in 2018 and just finished up a ton of paintings for Topps 2019. Wow, so this is the actual artist? You may have seen the 2019 gallery preview cards. I did art for 6 of the preview cards. I've enclosed some cards for you and some to give away. I follow your channel on YouTube and enjoy watching your videos. It's nice to see someone actually interested in cards and not just opening them to make money on breaks. You brought back memories opening the 70s box, as that's when I started collecting cards. My youngest son enjoys watching your videos too. He has OCD, and every day he comes home from school and watches some of your videos and then checks to see how many subscribers I have. He's obsessed with numbers. I don't have a lot of subscribers yet, but I'm just starting out to actually make time to do videos. I would love if you could give my channel a shout out. The name is Kevin Graham Art. There you go, Kevin Graham Art. Check him out. I also do artwork for PSA's Price Guide magazine. I have a full page ad in their October edition. Hopefully that brings me some traffic. I'm mostly interested in sharing what I find interesting in my art, giveaways, and etc. I'll make sure to give your channel a shout out too. I'll talk more soon. I wish you the best success for your channel and all you do. Oh, I also live in Pennsylvania. Sincerely, Kevin Graham. How about that? The actual artist for Topps Gallery, he actually did these paintings. That's pretty awesome. Topps Gallery is a nice release. I think last year it came out in like November or somewhere around there. It was definitely like at the end of the season. Let's check these out. So he actually did the artwork there. That's really cool. We got Austin Meadows rookie card on the top. Kevin, you should have signed it for me, man. That's sick that you actually did this. And Graham, there he is. There's his webpage. Kevin Graham Studios, Disney Art, Star Wars, Fine Art, Sketch Cards. There's his website if you'd like to check that out. Chuck says, certainly legit. Did Google search on him. Nice artwork. So you actually did these. That's crazy, man. That's, oh, we do have a signature for him. Very nice. Clayton Kershaw. So if you're wondering, next time you open a pack, who did these, just head on over to Kevin Graham's page and check him out. Hit him up. Maybe, I don't know, some of these artists will do commissions and actually do drawings of you if you're looking to have something done of your kids or yourself and your wife or whatever. That's pretty awesome. Definitely very talented dude to have your stuff featured on Topps. I know I was talking to Ike down at the National. You guys might remember Ike. I think Ike Rodriguez was his name. Stopped in and talked to him for a while. His goal was to eventually do what you're doing, Kevin, and get his stuff on cards. That's awesome that you have that you've reached that milestone in your career, and hopefully you can continue to expand your portfolio so that you have tons and tons of cards in there. That's very, very nice stuff. Kevin, thank you very much for those. Really appreciate that, man. And now it's time for, this is the last one of the night. This is from Austin Kane from the Kane boys. Have Kevin do a baseball card for you. That's not a bad idea, Chucks. And then submit it to Topps. Last one of the night. And then it's time for me to go start working on packaging up more Topps Fire from the Fire breaks. It says, Jabs, the boys pulled a few Yankees cards to send you. Carson thinks since your brother has Plunk and Sable, you should have Deer and Ink Clavilla. Good old Pete and Cavilla and the Kane boys, Carson Rath and Austin the Beast. So Rob Deere, who once held the single season strikeout record with, what was it? Was it 187 or 189? Rob Deere had that record for a long time. That's a nice Willie Stargell. And it was since broken. I forget who broke it. It might have been Dan Ugla or someone like that. I don't know if they put his strikeouts on the back. 186. It was the all-time single-season strikeout record there for a while. Rob Deere was an all-or-nothing guy. He used to hit a lot of home runs for that time period, but low average, struck out a ton. So cool stuff there. Thank you very much. Love the Willie Stargell. Also, the 79 Topps card. Love the Guidry. And Jim Catfish Hunter also. Very, very cool stuff. So thank you, Carson and Austin. Really appreciate that. Thank you for all of you guys for watching this break of Bowman Chrome and Fan Mail Friday hybrid video. Thank you for those of you that hit the thumbs up button. Thank you for those of you that just hit the subscribe button for the first time. Welcome aboard. Tomorrow, I'll probably do a standard standalone video on, I don't know, I've got a couple things. I could do the All About the Hobby subscription box. I've got a couple other videos I need to release too. So I'm not sure what I'll put out there tomorrow, but it'll just be a standard video tomorrow. And then Sunday night, we'll be back with another live stream break in Heritage Minor League, searching for more of the players that you saw in this, with all these prospects that you saw from Bowman Chrome. Pretty much the same guys are in Heritage Minors. If you'd like to buy into that, those links are in the description to this video. So thank you very much once again for watching, everybody. Thank you to everyone that super chatted in. Really appreciate your support of the channel. It does make a huge difference in me being able to travel and do stuff on the weekends with my brother. I really appreciate your support, guys. So thanks very much. I hope you guys have a great weekend, everybody, and I'll see you again on Sunday for that live stream for Heritage Minor League. Good night, everybody. Have a great rest of your evening.